Songs you know by heart. Outrageous myths you can't believe.
I heard it was about a brothel.
The myth is that it's an anti-Reagan song.
It was about women pleasuring themselves.
There were theories that the song was about the murder of John Lennon.
We'll separate fact from fiction as the artists give you the true spin.
If you didn't know what it was about, then maybe you weren't the sharpest tool in the shed.
It's not that deep. It's all about hustlers, pimps, and prostitutes.
The implicit message there is...
I wanted it to be unclear.
Rumor has it the man was making a point. What does that mean? Inspired by one of the myths of continues to be the work.
There you go.
It's hip.
Fred and I said it was going to be a hit.
It's fun.
It still gets me going every time I hear it.
It's sexy.
I love rules.
Yeah.
For Love Shack.
Love Shack is the B-52's most popular song.
It still rocks just as much as it did 20 years ago.
We'll separate fact from fiction and uncover the true spin on the Shack d'Amour. Myth number 1. Rumor has it Love Shack is about a whorehouse.
I heard it was about a brothel. There was one in Athens that the building's still there and they still have band parties there.
People believe that this Love Shack influenced the B-52s because it was open for business near their rehearsal space. The lyrics support this myth.
Glitter was a euphemism for the love juice. And if you follow that, then there's just glitter on the mattress, glitter on the highway, glitter on the front porch, glitter everywhere.
Sounds like a fun place. We'll soon find out if a whorehouse is truly Love Shack's inspiration. Myth number 2. Many believe Love Shack is about getting knocked up.
The Chrysler is as big as a whale. That's a man's private parts. And then the Love Shack is the woman.
Fans believe the key lyric supporting this myth is the song's most mysterious one.
I know Fred goes, "You're what?" And she says,
Tin roof rusted. There you go. Another mysterious thing. What does that mean?
I'm pregnant.
Must be one of those Georgia things.
So Love Shack could be about getting knocked up, or it may be about a whorehouse. But there's another possibility. Myth number 3. Love Shack is also rumored to be a celebration of the band's early years.
The myth is that Love Shack is their fond reminiscence about these trashy places that they used to play.
It's well documented that they played parties that were crazy parties.
Love Shack was one of these songs that celebrated their early days playing clubs and crashing parties.
They focused more on just the joy of the friendship they had, the fun they were having before they became this big band.
So which myth do you believe? Is Love Shack about a whorehouse, getting knocked up, or is it a celebration of the band's early years? Well, if you chose the whorehouse, you need to go back to the Shack and think again.
No, it's not about a brothel.
It's not whorehouse, it's Love Shack. Our next album will do a song about a brothel.
And if you chose myth number 2, getting knocked up, then you'd be wrong. Tin Roof Rusted had nothing to do with being pregnant. It was just a random thought. Here's what happened in the recording session.
I had the music on tape and I was playing guitar along with it. And the music stopped and Cindy just kept singing, Tin Roof. And she just finished her line, which was rusted.
There's only one choice left. It's time for the true spin. Love Shack is based on the clubs and joints the band partied at in their early days. But the song was actually inspired by the death of a band member.
Cosmic Thing was the first album that they had embarked upon since Ricky Wilson, Cindy's brother, had passed away.
You know, they say when you die, your life passes before your eyes. And I think when you lose somebody very close to you, like we lost Ricky, we were reviewing our lives in a sense.
It's just 4 friends reminiscing on the 5 of us were just running around being crazy and storming Athens.
These memories brought the band back to the bars and clubs they played with Ricky, and the Love Shack was born.
It was really just kind of in our imagination, the Love Shack.
You open the door and all of a sudden it's a blast of energy and fun.
And Love Shack is a track, I think, that kind of captured that vibe.
Music and liquor and...
Just dance forever and really get down, and there's glitter everywhere.
Love Shack is a celebration of the band's early years, when there were 5, not 4, B-52s to share the love. And that's the true spin on Love Shack.